recording.
Okay, one question. Where
Yeah,
are you from?
I'm from Kazakhstan.
Hi, what is?
Kazakhstan, it's a country in the
ASEAN.
Central Asian country. We're
Okay,
pretty close to like Russia, Ukraine, and other countries.
okay,
Okay, so I was talking about your salary, and your salary will be $250 as the fixed part, like for your job, and also $150 you can get as the bonus. How it will be working? For example, you will have a target to hire, I don't know, let's say 20 TC managers. 20 TC managers per month. If you are hiring 20 TC managers, then you are getting your maximum bonus, which is $150. If you're hiring, for example, only 90% of these 20 TC managers, for example, like 18, 17, you're not completing fully your target, you're getting only $100. If you're hiring, like, for example, less than 80%, like 13, 14 TC managers, like the target is not completed even closely, then you are getting only $50 as the bonus. As I said, this is just a starting salary because we need to show ourselves, we need to show what we can do, we need to show that we actually deserve more. And if our results will be good in 1, 2 months, I can ask for a salary raise then, okay?
okay,
All
okay.
right, all right. So now let's talk about what you will do as a trainer. Sorry, I have some messages. Okay, what you will do as a trainer. As a trainer, as I said, you will be having per week. Sorry, let me let out my cat, or she will still be meow. Okay,
Okay,
let's continue. So,
good.
as a trainer, you will be first of all, like your first job is to control WhatsApp group. In WhatsApp group, you will have like 20 or like 18 people. All of them are newcomers, new employees that don't know what is sales, don't know how to make a trial class, how to talk about objections. They don't know anything, and your job is to control them. First of all, set a good discipline in the group. What does it mean? When these people will be added to your group, first thing you need to do is to send like a big message. So, for example, you can create a template of the message that you will send every day. For example, hello guys, welcome to the training. My name is Thomas. I am your trainer, and today we are going to start learning what is this job about, blah 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 blah. And this is our plan for the day. At 1 p.m., we will have like this webinar, and I will be explaining you this. From, for example, 2 p.m. till 3 p.m., you will be studying by yourself. And like for example, like 5 p.m., we will have webinar on this, and this. So they will understand it. And when you send this message, you also need to tag people. Do you know what is tagging people?
Okay, repeat the ultimate part. Then part.
Like, yes, okay. When you send this message, you need to tag people. Tag people, it means that when you send a message and you are choosing, uh, for example, I'm doing this. Do you see in the chat?
Oh,
Yes, I'm tagging you. So it means that you would need also tag all the newcomers in the group. Why we do this? Because when someone is joining group in WhatsApp, they can have like settings
target.
that the group chat is muted, and they will not see your message. They will not see your message if you're not gonna tag them. So you need to tag people in every message, okay? All right.
Okay, okay.
So you need to ask for their answers. You need to ask for their replies or maybe reactions on your message. So because you need to understand who actually read your message, who will be ready, who will be attending on the webinars, and so on. Like, this is
Wait.
called discipline. This is called discipline, and you need to set the discipline. If what we do if someone is not attending on the webinar, if there was like a serious reason, for example, sorry, I didn't have internet, like my electricity was cut off. This is like a valuable reason, and we understand like, okay, it could happen to anyone, right? It would happen to me, so I'm not gonna punish you. I'm not gonna like remove you from the training. It's okay. You can send them like recording of the webinar. Like you will be recording every webinar, and you can send them recording of the webinar and ask them to watch it. But if someone is not coming to the webinar 1, 2, 3 times, and they are just keep giving you excuses, oh, I didn't have electricity, oh, my internet was bad, oh, I needed to go for the store to buy products, then in this case, you understand, this is irresponsible person. He is going to do this every time, and we don't need them, we will remove them. Of course, we're not just
Okay.
gonna delete them from the group, we're gonna send them message in like in private, in direct message, and we will send them and tell like, hey, this is already your third time. I understand your situation, but if it's gonna continue, if you continue to do so, then I believe you're not suitable for this job. Thank you for your cooperation. Goodbye.
Excellent.
Okay, this is how you work with the chats. Of course, you need to keep control of the chat because sometimes they may ask you some questions, like even stupid questions. Like, for example, you sent a plan of the day, like we will have webinar at 2 p.m. and someone asking, what time is the webinar? Of course,
Okay.
you need to answer these questions because this is like the part of trainer's job, answering stupid questions.
Difficult.
Yes. You need to understand that people can be stupid. It's okay. People can be stupid. They can ask stupid questions. They may not understand even the simple things. It's all right. We are here to teach them. We're here to help them. This is our job. So let's talk about the training materials that you are going to provide. Let me show you.
Repeat, please.
I'm
The
gonna
end part.
Yes, I'm gonna show you the training that we
Ah,
are going
okay.
to give
Okay,
for
okay, okay.
our students. The training will be in this platform that is called Notion.
No,
Notion, yes. And it's super simple. So what do we have for our newcomers in training? First of all of them will have access to this page. All you need to do is just to send them this page. For example, in the beginning of the day, like, hello guys, my name is Thomas. We'll have a training. The training will be for 3 days. Like I will be having some webinars with you. For example, our first webinar will be like at 2 p.m. But before webinar, open this training and read the first part, introduction. So they will open this part. They will read, for example, here what is like, welcome to the training for the position of trial class managers. Don't worry, I will translate everything to
sí.
Spanish language.
Eh,
Uh,
my um, my training is in Russian, in Russian.
your training
El,
was in Russian.
in Russian.
Okay, it will be in Spanish,
And
don't worry.
English, no problem.
Okay, it will be in Spanish, so everyone will understand that. Uh, for example, let's get it started. So they will just read the very basic information, what they need to do. Like, for example, training process is for 3 days. Since you have started, inside of these 3 days, you will be attending live webinars with your trainer, with you, and some explanation, what does it mean? Self-education, that they need to watch some videos, read some text, homework and tasks that they need to complete, Q&A session, and the final exam. So also here is some abbreviations. For example, like, so they would understand because in some videos, as you watched, I am saying TC or TCM. I'm saying these words, so they would understand who is a TC, who is a TCM, and what is it, who is a
All right.
TL. Okay? All right, moving on to the next one. So they must read this page before first webinar with you, because the first webinar with you will be a welcome webinar. Let me explain you what is a welcome webinar. Welcome webinar is like your first meeting with these newcomers. In this webinar, you would need to explain them a very basics. For example, what is this job about? Who is a TC manager? What they do? Like they provide a free trial classes for our customers, classes of programming and coding, and we're showing them how to like do like their first steps in programming. Also, we're choosing for them a course. We're finding what they are looking for. We're like finding their needs, their interests, their hobbies, and then after like playing some game in Minecraft or Roblox, we are offering them to buy a course in our school, and of course, helping them to pay for our course. So basically, there will be a presentation like this, for example, a presentation like this. So you will just go according to the presentation. Okay. I had somewhere a welcome webinar presentation from Yulia, but I'm not sure where it is now. I will send you all the presentations, don't worry.
Okay.
So basically, you will just open the presentation. You will send, like, for example, the webinar is at 2 p.m., okay, at 14:00. The webinar is at 2 p.m., so it means that 15 minutes before webinar, you will need to send them a link to Zoom or Google Meet, like whatever you are choosing. You're sending them this link and you're like sending a message. Hey guys, this is our welcome webinar session. Our webinar will start in 15 minutes. So please everyone join the meeting. Don't be late. And I will be waiting for you there.
Wait, 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 the time? This is the webinar session? Pardon, no, understand.
You decide by yourself. You choose the time. Okay?
Oh, no, no, understand, no, understand.
Okay. The time of the webinar you choose by yourself.
Ah, okay.
Okay,
Understand.
so if you want webinar to be at 2 p.m., it will be at 2 p.m. If you want webinar to be at 4 p.m., it will be at 4 p.m. You choose.
Okay.
So it's only important to send a message 15 minutes before webinar that, hey guys, our webinar of welcome webinar session will start in 15 minutes. So everyone join with this Zoom link. Don't be late. I will be waiting for you there.
Okay.
What to do with those who are late? If they are late for the first time, you are like letting them, you're letting them go. They are joining your webinar. It's okay if they're late for the first time. If they are late for more than 30 minutes, you're not letting them in, because what's the point of watching half of the webinar? They don't understand what have been before, right?
Okay.
So
Okay.
if they're too late for example 30 minutes and they're joining like after 30 minutes of webinar, then no, you are going to wait and you are going to watch the recording, because this is the discipline. If you're not
Okay.
serious enough to join the webinar, like, and you are late for 30 minutes, I'm sorry, you're watching the recording. If
Okay.
someone is late like second time, three time, more time, you're sending them warning. Hey, you are late for the webinar already for the third time. If you're going to be late once again, I'm sorry, but I'm going to remove you from training. Okay? So this is about
Perfect.
discipline. Of course, you don't need to be a demon. You don't need to be like a bad guy and punish everyone. But if someone is breaking a discipline, you need to do something about this, or
Okay.
otherwise they will not take you seriously.
Perfect.
Okay. Now about the self-educational part. So what do you need to do on the welcome webinar? First of all, you need to explain like about this job. You need to explain what they need to do. You need to explain like who is our customers, that we have like customers, parent and a child. You need to explain that we have these courses like Roblox and Minecraft. We're selling Roblox and Minecraft. Like we're selling like courses of programming, and you will do this. So you are going to do everything with a presentation. Don't worry about this. Just keep going with the presentation. Then in the end of the webinar, you need to tell them what they need to do after the webinar. So for example, it's already like 10 minutes before webinar is going to be end. And you telling them, okay, guys, let's talk about what you are going to do after our webinar. After our webinar, take a short break, like 15, 20 minutes, relax, think about what you have learned now, and then open the Notion page and start your self-educational part. Watch this first video, what is the most important about this job, then watch the second video about values of our courses, and then of course learn some information about Minecraft, about
Okay.
Roblox, so you will understand what we are selling. Then
This the course. El parte.
like
Okay.
I
Yes,
will I
information de this course.
yes, I will
No,
upload
no, no part technique.
what?
No part technique part. Sorry.
But technique will be on day 2.
Okay.
Mhm. So now they just need to understand what is this
Okay.
course about. They just need to understand what is this course about. Okay, so they're learning about the courses, they're learning about what we are selling, what is our courses, and then they're learning what is a trial class. What is a trial class?
Okay.
What stages of trial class do we have? Like, for example, establishing a contact. What is establishing a contact? What is
Perfect.
diagnostics? What is summarize? What is a practical part? What is a feedback? What is a product presentation, a sales part, and closing of the deal? And then you will have a big webinar that will be for 1.5 hour, 1.5 hour, 90 minutes webinar. In this webinar, you are going to explain them everything, like as you see, for example, this is a webinar, like what is important to know. This is what is a trial class in stages. This is the values of our courses, for example, about Roblox, about Minecraft, about Minecraft Kids. So you need to explain them about every step, like step by step. For example, let's talk, guys, about what is establishing a contact. Establishing a contact is the very first stage of the trial class, is when you are trying to make a contact with your customer, you introduce yourself and you break the ice. So how do you do this? Simply, you are telling them these words. Hello, my name is Thomas. I am a trial class manager from Go18s, and today I'm going to provide a class of programming and coding for you. So please introduce yourself. What is your name? And tell me more about yourself. Like you start in a class, then you're telling them about yourself. You're telling what they are going to do, and you starting like a small talk with the customer, break the ice, like, so how is the weather in your city, like what did you do today, like what is your favorite coffee or something, like to break the ice, like you explaining every step, what they need to do, what they need to say. If you need, you can open script and show them in script what they need to say step by step. Okay.
Perfect. Yes.
Yeah. So in the first webinar, which is like general trial class structure, what is it? This one. In the first webinar, you need to explain them
Okay.
about like what stages of trial class do we have, what is actually a trial class, and you need to practice with them establishing a contact stage. So what does it mean? I will create a slide in this presentation, For example, it's going to look like this. Let me delete. In the first part of TC, which is establishing contact.
Okay.
Contact. You are you're introducing yourself. What to say? Like I'm writing super simple, but I'm gonna write it better after our meeting. What to say in your first meeting with customer? And here will be, for example, hello, my name is something like this, like my name
Okay.
is Thomas, my name is Mergen, and I am at a
TCM
trial,
manager.
yes, trial class manager from Go18s.
Okay.
I am really happy to meet you today. And today we are going to have a class of programming. So, for example, I'm gonna write more, of course, but for now, let it be like this. So what do you need to do? As you can read here, I'm explaining what they are going to do in this webinar. In this webinar, your trainer will tell you more about every step of the trial class. You will break down how to act, what to say in every situation. Try yourself as a TC manager in different parts of the trial class and participate in a role plays in establishing contact stage. So what does it mean? When you are finished explaining them every stage of the trial class, like establishing contact, diagnostic, sum up, blah, 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 you are going to practice with them their first phrases. So you're going to say, okay, guys, now let's try to play role plays. I'm going to be a customer and you are going to be a TC manager. So I'm a customer. My name is Thomas and my child name, Barbara. I am Thomas. I have a daughter, Barbara. So, for example, now, Ronald, now go and read this line to me, like introduce yourself to me. And then Ronald will try. Hello, my name is Ronald. I am a trial class manager from Go18s. I'm really happy to meet you today. And today we're going to have a class of programming. Why we do this? So they will try to speak. They will try themselves as trial class manager to actually already be ready to speak even more in next webinar. Okay.
Excellent.
Okay, so this is what you're going to do. You need to try this role play with as much people as you can. Of course, you cannot try this role play with all 20 people, or it will take too much time. And like, be prepared that they will be stupid. They will be stupid because if you're going to tell them, okay, read this for me, and the Ronald is going to say, hello, my name is XX and I am a trial class manager. He's going to be stupid, and it's okay. So you can correct them. You can tell them, no, tell me like, hello, my name is like Ronald, and go on. Okay, so we're trying to help them to try their first phrases, their first words as a TC manager. So that's it for the day one. Then after webinar, you're telling them, okay, guys, it was really good. I'm really happy to work with you. All of you were doing great. Congratulations on your first day, on your first training day. Now all you have to do is your homework. So until tomorrow, I want you to open script and read it through. You don't need to remember it already now, but if you want, you can remember it. But now just go and read the script through, like what you need to do.
Okay.
So they need to read about the script from the beginning till the end. And then there is also a test, and also you would need to complete the test of day one.
Okay.
So
Okay.
they're going to open this test, and here will be some questions. For example, why a sales department is the most important in the company? When is the best time to close the deal with the customer? What is the value of programming? And so on. Only 10 questions. It's super simple, super easy, and fast.
Okay.
Okay. So for the day, yes.
Okay. TCM training, your link, see students or only for me?
You mean test?
No.
Oh, this
Page.
page is for students. It's for
First
students.
student. Okay.
Yes, it's for
Okay.
students because in these videos, I'm telling something you already know, like what is
Okay.
important
Okay.
to you. So this is for the
Perfect.
students. You will have, for you, I have presentations that you need to go with.
Okay. Perfect.
Mhm.
Stupid question.
Yes, we're all asking stupid questions. It's okay. Okay, for the day two. For the day two, it's now starting with self-educational part. Like as you mentioned, I'm dividing the training for self-educational part and for webinar part. So they would understand, okay, I finished self-educational part now, I'm waiting for the webinar. So it means that in the beginning of their day two, they are going to watch the video the video that is called diagnostics. So I'm explaining here everything about diagnostics. What is what is diagnostics? What are the steps of the diagnostics, like hobbies, difficulties,
Okay.
goal, and how to do, what do we ask, for example, why do we ask about hobbies? We ask because of this, and this is example how to ask. For example, child name, what do you like to do in your free time? Do you play video games, or maybe you draw anime characters? So something like this.
Okay.
Then once they finish this lesson, they are going to the webinar with you, which is a diagnostics webinar. And in this diagnostics webinar here, you're going to explain them what is diagnostics, the structure of the diagnostics, what is a strong goal, how to create strong goal, and how to summarize. So
Okay.
here, for example, diagnostics is a customer profiling. Diagnostics is a process where you need to ask the customer, blah, 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 blah.
Okay.
How do you need to provide a webinar with a presentation? Let me explain you. When you are providing a webinar with a presentation, just reading the text from the presentation is not enough, okay? Is not enough. You need to explain it from your own experience. For example, you told them, diagnostics is a process where you need to ask the customer leading questions to find out their needs, problems, and goals. You tell them this text, and then you explain it. Because if we are not going to find the customer problems, needs, and goals, it will be difficult for us to understand what they want. Like, you need to explain it also with your own words. How you understand this? Okay? Because
Okay.
I want you to share with them your experience. This is how you do all the presentations. You read something from the text, and then you explain it with your words. You read something, you explain it. How do you understand it? How you felt it when you was a TC manager, and so on. Then you explaining the structure of the diagnostics. For example,
Okay.
why do we ask
So,
for
okay. Okay.
hobbies? Why do we ask about difficulties? Why do we ask about the goals? If something is not familiar for you, you can read here from the presentation. For
Okay.
example, each step, what does each step mean? Hobbies and experience means we asking questions or to find interests of the child and parent. For example, like, do you play football? Maybe you would like to create a football game.
Okay. This is new.
Yes,
See,
yes,
and
I was creating all this for the last week. Okay. Now what is goals? Like, what is goals? And how to set a strong goal? Like, why goal must be how to set a strong goal? It must be specific, realistic, time bounded. By the way, Thomas,
yes.
before providing a webinar, I also want you to watch this video when I'm explaining everything about diagnostics, because for you it will also be useful to understand, like, because you understand diagnostics as a TC manager, but here you will understand it more. You'll understand diagnostics from more professional side. Okay, so it will be
Okay.
also good for you to watch this video.
Okay.
All right, good. Now, like, you're providing this webinar, and after the webinar, once again, you're telling them, guys, now after our webinar, you need to learn about practical part, like technical part of Minecraft, like how to install Minecraft, how to download it. This is the passwords for the Minecraft, and this is how to
Okay.
play game. How to play game in Minecraft. This is practical part of Roblox, how to install
Ah,
Roblox, how
excellent.
yes, and like how to play game in Roblox step by step. Like, the photos are loading, like, but
Perfect.
yes,
This
good.
is in Russian in my instruction.
It is not in Russian. It will be everything until Monday. Everything will be in Spanish. Don't worry. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Now, like, there is some more information like that they will learn, like lesson 6, feedback about
Feedback.
after the practical part. And now webinar. Once again, webinar on the practical part. So what do you
Okay.
need to do in this webinar? In this webinar, you need to show them, because now they see how to install Minecraft. They see how to, for example, play Minecraft, but they don't understand it yet because they just saw the videos. You need to show them on your computer how to open Minecraft, what to do in Minecraft, what to do in Roblox, step by step as it was in the video, okay? And explaining why we do this step. Why, for example, in Minecraft, we are writing this code. Why in Roblox, we're writing this code. You need to explain them step by step so they will understand, okay?
Okay.
And also remember to tell them in practical part webinar that they need to explain to the child that if their computer is too weak to use Roblox, they can open Roblox on their computer, give a screen sharing, and give remote control. So the child
Okay.
will play Roblox from the computer of TC Manager.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, good. Now, when you will provide a webinar on practical part, the day is also over. Now their homework will be to record 2 videos of completing practical part of Minecraft and Roblox. This is instructions how to record video in Zoom, for example, and then they will upload it to the Google Drive. I'm
Okay.
gonna add a link to the Google Drive here. They will upload it, and then if you need, you can watch it to understand if they good at Roblox or Minecraft. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Eh,
Okay.
I didn't create a test yet, but I will create it tomorrow. Or sorry, not tomorrow, today. I will create today this test. Okay.
Perfect.
Perfect. Now for the day 3.
Thank you.
For the day 3, here they also start with the self-educational part, product presentation. The video will be ready also today, but here what you need to do. By Monday, we will have already a new landing. Do you know what is landing? We'll have, what is it?
No, no understand.
Let me show you. Let me show you. By the
Okay.
way, Thomas, do you smoke?
No.
I do smoke, so sorry.
Ah, pensé si. Ay, no, no, no problem.
Da. Okay.
No, eh, pues pensé que a mí pensé que me preguntabas a mí. ¿Cómo se dice en inglés? Pensé
Vape.
que. Sí, 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 pero.
Vape. Okay.
Eh,
Let
ok,
me show
no importa.
let me show you something. Let me show you something. Give me a second, please. I want to find it. Hold on. Here we go. So we will have a new product presentation. It will be ready by Monday, and it will look like this. It will look like this. So, for example, we are a Go ITs. We have 8 plus something, 45,000 something, 6 something,
Ok,
3,006. Sorry, I don't understand Spanish. Sorry. Uh, Here, more information, like about our courses, and
ok,
like the prices.
ok,
Yes,
ok, ok, ok.
before, how did we make sales? We sent invoice from CRM, but now it will be easier. If our customer wants to pay, for example, uh, for 1 year of education, 12 months, he wants to
12
pay.
months.
All the customer must do is to click on this price and choose an option of payment from dLocal or Stripe. So for example, he clicked and he chose Stripe, and we will have this page.
Ok, ok,
All they have to do is to add their email, card information, like name, and click pay, and the payment will be
o,
complete.
o
After,
sea,
yes,
eh, create invoice in CRM, no
it's
more.
no more invoice in CRM.
Ok, ok,
They will be doing this. And after customer is going to click on pay, they will receive on their email that they will write here, check from the
like,
payment. And
this check, this, ay, ¿cómo le digo? TCM check or En-
Check of the payment. Like when you pay for something,
sí, sí, yeah,
they
pero after,
yes,
af-
yes, yes.
after pay.
After paycheck, yes. And
Sí, pero sí,
hold
sí.
on. And when the customer is going to receive this check, TC Manager must ask them to take a screenshot of this check and send to TC Manager. The
Ah,
check,
ok,
the check is the approval of payment. If without this check, payment will not be approved. Okay,
ok, ok, ok.
good. So this is how they work. They can choose, for example, Stripe for payment
Sí,
or another platform which is called dLocal. It's gonna look like this.
dilo.
Yes. With dLocal, they can choose, for example, payment with card, payment with cash, or with
Ok,
bank transfer. Also, they're just choosing this, like adding their like details and
ok.
pressing to pay.
Ah, sorry, what entry here? O sea, en the local, dice,
Also, when they click on the price,
sí, all right.
there will be two options: dLocal or Stripe. Customer choose
Ok,
by themselves.
y
I cannot click
eh,
because this is a screenshot. The presentation is
sí,
not
sí, sí.
ready yet.
Ah, ok, ok, ya
Yes,
entendí.
yes, but on Monday presentation will be ready, and when they click on this price, there will be like dLocal or Stripe. Choose one. For example,
Ok,
customer choose dLocal, opens dLocal. Customer choose Stripe, opens Stripe.
perfect.
Okay.
Ok,
Also, now we have different payments. Like we have like a regular prices and premium prices. What do we do?
ok,
You know about premium and original, right? So how do we do this? First of all, TC managers show them premium prices. They're telling them that this is our premium prices. You have to pay for 12 months is this amount of money. In premium prices, we have like small groups. For example, 4 or 5 children in the group. It will be more effective for your child to study in small group. But if it's too expensive for you, we can go for general price. As you can see, like in general price, there will be uh, almost 2 times less money to pay, but the group will be more. Like the group will be, for example, 12 people in the group or 10 people in the group.
ok,
So
ok.
but I already explained everything in videos. You don't have to worry about this. So they learning about the product presentation, how to do this, and then they are learning about sales part. Here I'm explaining them what do you need to be prepared, what is an objections, what objections do we have, what are the objections overcoming structure, and here like about overcoming objection structure as well. What is a clarification, for example, sales tools as well. For you, I will have a special presentation here. Here is the presentation, what you need to do. For example, how does the presentation of the product help in sales? What do you need to be prepared in sales part? What is an objection and how to work with it? Stay calm, sales tools,
Ok,
uh, types of objection like fake and true objection, objection overcoming structure, and step by step each step. For example, joining, clarification, argumentation, and making an offer. So you explaining them all of this. Also for you, I will copy from my previous webinar this thing. It is in Turkish, don't worry. But here, for example, this is an objection. I need to talk with my parent. I need to talk with my husband. Here is an objection, and here is the step one, joining, for example, what they need to say. Step two, clarification, what they need to say. Step three, argumentation, and step four, payment. So I will also copy these slides to your presentation here. So during your webinar, you are going to show them, okay, let's try to work with objection. I need to talk with my husband. What we will do? First of all, in objection, I need to talk with my husband. We will start with the first step, joining, and we will say, of course, I understand